In Taittiriya Upanishad, there is a message from a teacher to the students after graduation. The students used to study in Gurukul for 12 years, and after that, if they wish, they can stay back for another 12 years. It's a cycle of 12 years. It is free education in the traditionally free education, and at the end, students used to give a Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina they used to give. It's supported by, Gurukula is supported by the local kings or wealthy people. They used to look after, sponsor the events. That is how it used to run. And here, this is called as Shishya Anushasanam. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra also it starts with Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Rules. These are the rules in order to practice the yoga. Here, Shishya Anushasanam. The rules, the Shishya, after departing, these are the rules the Shishya needs to follow for whatever he or she has learned. To get maximum out of that one, you have to follow the rules. These are the rules. And it starts with Veda Anuchya. Repeat after me. Veda Anuchya. Acharya. Ante. Anushasanu. Shasti. And as Veda, these are the messages from the Veda. And Acharya, Antevasin, discussion, message from the Acharya to the Antevasin. Antevasin means a student. Satyam vada. Dharmam chara. Dha, you have to press that one. Dharmam chara. Swadhyaya. Na. Pramadaha. Never give up. Study. Whatever you studied, you have to regurgitate again and again, not to say that I finished and throw the book away. Should be, learning should be continuous. Acharyaya Priyam Dhanamahritya Prajatantum Ma Vyavacheti. And whatever after that, whatever the ashram requires, this Gurukula requires, whatever the teacher needs, you can support the teacher. You can support the teacher. And Satyana Pramaditavyam, not to move away from the path of truth. Dharmana Pramaditavyam, not to go away from dharma. You have to follow your dharma. Kushalana Pramaditavyam, not to forget about looking after yourself and others. You have to look after yourself. Your welfare, you have to look after, not only your and surrounding. Welfare, you have to look after. Bhutana Pramaditavyam, the Bhuta, whatever the living beings around your property, birds or other animals, wild animals, and they need support. You have to support them. Bhutana Pramaditavyam. Birds may be there, and give a morsel of food every day. That they will be your extended family. Or the animals, or in the forest if you come across, or Gurukula, Goseva, whatever, Bhutana, they can't talk, but still you have to look after them. Because they can't talk, you can't ignore. You have a responsibility to look after. Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramaditavyam. Whatever you learn, you have to learn, and the learning, God gets the fruition only when you transmit to others. when it is holding on to you, when you're not passing on, whatever you have learned, it has gone wasted. In the scriptures also they talk about not to sow the seeds on a rock. If it is not yielding anything, it has gone wasted. That is why in scriptures they talk about, if you do not teach these ones to those who do not have children. Children in the sense, those who can take it from you. If nobody is there to take it, whatever teacher has invested time onto you, the knowledge of Ganga should flow. It should not end up with you. If it is ending up with you, the effort is wasted. Whatever the teacher has given, maybe you are there for 30 years, 40 years, it should not end with there. It should continue into the generation. And Veda Deva Pitrakaryabhyam Na Pramaditavyam. Do not forget your daily practice, daily worship of the Lord, as well as your ancestor worship. Your ancestors, Pitrakarya, your ancestors, not to forget that one. That you have a connection there also. Pitru Runa, we have a Pitru Runa. One is Bhuta Runa. We have a obligation to our co-travelers, other animals. One is Pitru. Pitru is our ancestors. Through them, it is not my father or grandfather who have passed away. They might have gone back. But what we are offering Pitrakarya, to that portfolio, their Pitr Ganas are there. They look after the departed soul. We are offering this obeisance to the portfolio, Pitr Ganas. The portfolio they look after for obligation. That is why it is there in Indian customs and Chinese customs also, what is Nandi Shraddha. Even beginning the marriage or any auspicious function at home, they do Nandi Shraddha. It is to get the blessings of your ancestors. To get the blessings of your ancestors, you do that one. Before the auspicious ceremony also, Shraddha means nothing but Shraddha, with faith. We are doing that one to get their blessings also. And it is talking about Swadhyaya na Pramaditavyam, your obligations to the Rishi, your Bhuta Runa, Rishi Runa, Bhuta Runa, Pitra Runa. You have an obligation to that one. Never forget about that one. Matradevo Bhava, Pitradevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. And Matra, because of our parents, we are here. That whatever we are, we used them as a medium to come here. And for that, we should be grateful that one. Matra Deva Bhava means there is see the divinity in your mother, see the divinity in your father, and your Atithi means uninvited guest is called as Atithi. Tithi means I make a commitment, Manishji, I will come to your place tomorrow. 4 o'clock, that means I fix up a time and go. It is not Abhyagata, that is a pre-appointed appointment, it is not Atithi. Atithi means one without taking an appointment, just walks in and don't say that I am busy, I am sleeping time. And it's more of a case in the West, we have to take permission before we go, whereas in India they come straight away. In the past, before eating the meal, the householder will, earlier no hotel concept was there. They will wait outside for about 10 minutes. In the street, if anyone is coming, can we offer any food? because hotel concept is not there, and they used to invite them, feed them, and they used to eat. Now with the hotel concept, we don't go to food is so cheap, I will eat outside. That concept has gone, but still that Atithi, that wherever you reach out, meaning of that one in the current context, wherever possible, not even related, you try to reach out to that person wherever possible. That is Atithi Seva. It's I have taken appointment also. I don't know who is that one. And that one, that is called as Atithi Devo Bhava. Atithi Dev, then Yanya Navadhyani Karmani Tani Sevitanyani No Itarani Yanya Navadhyani. Out of arrogance, whatever if you become very successful in your life, you become very arrogant of your success, and with your arrogance not to do any things out of your great success, not to condemn others, and with arrogance do not do any work, and you are talking also not to talk out of arrogance. And it says na itarani, never do this one. Then Yanya asmagam sucharitani tani tvayopanisyani no itarani. This humility of the teacher, it talks about in case teacher says, if you see any shortfalls in me, not to follow that one. Whatever shortfalls I have, not to follow the shortfalls I have. Never take that one. Take only the good things from the teacher. It says that the teacher says, I am not saying perfect. He's saying whatever shortfalls you see. And as a human, people have shortfalls, and not to just imitate. In the schools and all, teacher himself is smoking cigarette and asking the good lifestyle, and students may be blindly following. It is here says, in case if you come across any shortfalls from my side, not to follow that one. Take only the good things. Okay, that is. Shraddhaya deyam Ashraddhaya deyam Shriya deyam Kriya deyam Bhiya deyam Samvida deyam Ata yadite Karma vichikitsa Vyatra vichikitsa Vasyat. And it is saying that your life should be like a river, always should be flowing. It's always giving. When the river flows, it keeps on giving. It quenches the thirst of the people who approach the river. And in your life also, keep on giving. Never keep holding on to yourself. Whatever you have, it is when you are learned, so you are a public property now. Earlier, whatever you are a very private, me and my family. Now when I have done, I am for everyone. Earlier it is for me. Now since I am everyone, and it says, never say I can't help. Never say I can't. Reach out wherever you can. Shraddhaya, with faith, you help people. Ashraddhaya deyam. Even if you do not have faith, still reach out to people. Ashraddhaya deyam. Then Shriya deyam. for is your prosperity, for your popularity in the community. Keep on giving. And Shriyadheyam, Hriyadheyam, Hriyadheyam. If I don't give, people may start insulting me. Such a rich person, it's not even parting a cent. People start ridiculing. It's how a stingy person. At least to overcome that insult from the community, out of shame, you give that one. Bhiya dheyam. Bhiya, out of fear. Fear of what? Fear of if I start holding so much, thieves may come, tax person can come, or if I die untimely, my children can squander the money. Out of fear, at least that one, you keep on giving. And Samvidhadeyam, according to the constitution, wherever required, constitution says give this much of tax, not to avoid your tax. Pay your tax, whatever is the constitution, and follow that constitution. And this way you act in the society. And Yesha Adesha,
Yesha Adesha,
Yesha Upadesha,
Yesha Upadesha,
Yesha Vedopanishad,
Yesha Vedopanishad,
Yetadanushāsanam,
Yetadanushāsanam,
Eva Upasitavyam,
Eva Upasitavyam,
Eva Muchyeta,
Eva Muchyeta,
Upasitavyam.
Upasitavyam.
This series it talks about these are the Yesha Adesha. Yesha, these are the instructions for you, and one is instruction, and again teacher says, softens the tone. These are the upadesha, these are the suggestions. First he says, these are the instructions, you must, and he softens, these are the guidelines for you to follow. Yesha upadesha and Yesha Vedopanishad. These are the messages of Veda and Upanishad. Etadanushāsanam. These must be implemented. It's not only for the book. We have to implement as much as we can. As much as we can, we must implement in our life. Etadupasitavyam. We have to contemplate on these messages. The message of the rishis and what it has been told, contemplate on that one. And eva muchyeta upad, and whatever you, however much you understand, you implement in your life. These are the messages from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Repeat the Shanti mantra again. Om Sahana Bhavatu,
Om Sahana Bhavatu,
Sahano Bhunaktu,
Sahano Bhunaktu,
Sahaviryam Karavavahai,
Sahaviryam Karavavahai,
Tejasvinavadhitamastu,
Tejasvinavadhitamastu,
Ma Vidvishavahai,
Ma Vidvishavahai.
Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
These are the messages for our students. They have been doing yoga teachers training for last 6 months. So they have successfully learned the part of theory, part of practice, hands-on experience also, and whatever you learnt, and learning hasn't stopped here. This is a beginning. You start earlier you used to sit here in front and learn. Now learn, sit in front of the students and learn. You are a perpetual student. So no one can say I have learned. It's a lifelong commitment. Continuous learning, you are committed for life to learn. Committed, and these messages will enable you to reach out to the global community. Global community, we are having more and more teachers, inspired teachers. Wherever you go in your life, you may be wanting to continue with Vasudeva Kriya Yoga, join hands, or you want to go your own to reach out. Whatever way, whatever decision you make, it is up to you, but try to implement these messages conveyed in the Shastras.